Welcome to Fire Engineering's Training Minutes. I'm Steve White, Battalion Chief with the Fishers Fire Department. In this segment, we want to show some options when a heavy wrecker or heavy lifting are not options, particularly when we have one side or two sides of the accident that are removed. As we know, there's always 6 sides to an accident or vehicle, so we're going to remove those, make it a little bit challenging, and do a breach through the inside of the trailer into the passenger compartment of the car. As in any other extrication, stabilization is one of the first things that we've got to achieve. With the trailer on its side, we want to capture the strengths. The strengths are at the floor and at the edge of the roof. Here we set up a standard box crib that's tightened with wedges along the rail of the roof to capture and distribute this corner of the trailer. We're going to build this box crib here, which is the roof, and on the back side, which is going to be on the floor. So we're going to have 2 separate box cribs, one on either side. At the back of the trailer, we're going to utilize a strut system. The strut system is typically tied at the bottom. Here, because we're dealing with heavier weights in a large vehicle, we're using a grade 80 chain in addition to ratchet straps that are crisscrossed. So the chain keeps the buttress tied in at the bottom so the bottoms do not kick out. And then our ratchet straps keep good contact at the top of the strut to our object. And again, if we look, the strength is in the back frame of the trailer, so we're capturing the strength and distributing the weight down and tightening that buttress. The intent is just to tighten, not to lift. One of the first steps that we have to achieve are landmarks so that the firefighters working inside know where to make their cuts. So we spike a hole with the halogen, which provides landmarks for the rescuers inside the trailer. Now keep in mind, these landmarks can also be done on the roof side of the trailer. However, this has a roll-up door. Because there's a roll-up door, we will not be able to see the halogen spike come all the way through the roof. Now with the trailer stabilized and the landmarks in place, utilizing an A-frame ladder, rescuers can enter the trailer and begin breaching operations. Rescuers will use a combination of air chisels and sawzalls to breach the sidewall of the trailer. Now that we're completed with this phase of the operation, a few things we want to point out. While rescuers are operating tools, particularly the Sawzall, as it reciprocates in and out, we want to make sure that we have people on the outside of the trailer monitoring to ensure that it does not intrude into the passenger compartment in the vehicle below. Additionally, it's very loud during these operations because we're in a confined area, so we strongly stress the use of hearing protection. Also, we've taken duct tape to put around the edges of the trailer cut to ensure that rescuers are not injured. Now we'll begin the roof removal process. As in any other extrication, we're going to remove the roof. We want to make sure that we peel and peek all the posts for any hidden hazards such as airbags. As you can see, now that we have the side of the trailer opened up, that allows rescuers to actually work on the ground, as you can see as we operate the cutters. With the roof removed, now we have great access to begin caring for, packaging, and removing our victims. Keep in mind, what we really want to stress is the patient care aspect. As we deal with the loud sounds as rescuers, it's really important that we have somebody constantly speaking to and monitoring the patients and reassuring them. There's nothing we can really do about their injuries until we can gain access to them. But every time we do an extrication evolution, we have to remember it's all about the patient. As we close this segment, again, we just want to stress this was an option, another alternative to when various sides or equipment are not available in this type of entrapment. I'm Steve White. Thank you for watching Training Minutes, and we want to thank Halmatro for sponsoring this segment.